Hi folks, and welcome to Impactful Life. My name is Rob, and this channel is all about helping you make an impact so you can lead a full life. This video picks up where we left off last time in our in-depth discussion of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Dr. Stephen Covey. Now, if you've been following this series of videos, you know we're up to habit number 3, which is to put first things first. Today, we're going to discuss a quote that captures this habit and will hopefully inspire and motivate you in your pursuit to design and live a full life. So stay tuned because we'll be right back. Welcome back. Now let's make an impact. If you've read the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, or if you've been following along with our series, you know that the first 3 habits of personal effectiveness all deal with independence or working on ourselves first. Dr. Covey says we need to be proactive, begin with the end in mind, and put first things first. Only then can we move towards interdependence, which is the ability to be effective with others. This week's quote is directly from Dr. Covey, who wrote, "The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities." This third habit is so important that Dr. Covey actually released an entire book just 5 years after the 7 Habits came out entitled First Things First. The book deals entirely with just this one habit, and it's thicker than the original book. The idea behind this quote is that we need to be intentional in how we organize our time by making sure we're focusing on what's really important to us. We need an inner compass to help guide our daily decisions instead of focusing on the clock. We need to put people ahead of schedules. If you've ever felt like there was a gap between how you spend your time and what's really important to you, I hope you take this quote to heart. Stop trying to just get through your day or make it to the weekend. Spend more time doing the things that are important to you. Take the time to think about what you really want to accomplish in all of the different areas of your life and then schedule the time to work on them. A lot of people talk about having balance in their life, but so few of us actually work at it. In our last video, we discussed the breakdown of how we spend our time, and we divided it into 4 quadrants based on whether or not the activity is important or not, and then whether it's urgent or not. The most productive people on this planet live in quadrant 2, which means they focus on the things that are important but not urgent. Important but not urgent. Things like goals, planning, relationships, and exercise. You know, the same things that unproductive people claim they don't have time for. Whenever someone tells me they don't have time for something, I know what they're really saying is that it's just not that big enough of a priority. Time, or the lack of it, is just the excuse we use to avoid the important but not urgent things, the quadrant 2 activities. The things we know we need to do, but since we don't have to do them right now, we keep getting busy with other stuff so we don't feel so bad about ourselves. I don't have time to exercise. Really? Then how come some of the busiest, most productive people on this planet can find time to exercise? We all have the same 24 hours in a day, right? The difference is that exercise is a priority for some people, and they make time for it. They put it on their schedule. They always find time for the things that are important enough. Let's say I hired a camera crew to follow you around for a week and film you going about your day, and then we sat down together to review the film. If you had to account for each and every minute and justify why you were doing the things that you spend your day doing, what do you think you'd learn? Well, I can tell you. You're spending most of your time on things that are getting you no closer to your goals. You're filling up your days with unproductive tasks. You're wasting huge amounts of time on social media and television. And you're not spending nearly enough time planning out your life and making it happen. So starting today, I want you to conduct an audit of your schedule and start making time for the truly important things in your life. What you're going to find is that if you can create the habit of thinking ahead and planning, you'll notice the number of fires that you have to put out will decrease. You'll feel more in control of your life. Your days will have more meaning. You'll learn to delegate certain things to other people, and you'll start saying no to things that don't align with your priorities. Now, it won't be perfect. You're still going to have to do some things that you don't want to do or that you have to do. But instead of spending all of your time doing those things, you'll start to carve out some time for yourself. You'll start to take control of where your life is headed. Just like any habit, it's going to take work and it's going to take time. But the more you work on it, the easier it becomes. So commit to sitting down by yourself once a week and planning out your priorities. What do you want out of life, and what can you do this week to get closer to it? Put it on your calendar. Stop waiting for someday, because someday is not a day of the week. I hope this helps you as you go throughout your day, and I hope it inspires you to design a full life and work to make it a reality. I'd like to know your thoughts if you'd be willing to share them with me in the comments section below. Also, I love discovering new quotes, so please share any other quotes that you have that have made an impact on you in some way. Schedule your priorities so you can start making an impact and leading a full life. So that's it for this week's quote. Now, before you go off and click on another video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this one. Feel free to make an impact on somebody else by sharing this video, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Also, go check out our website where you can read our blog and sign up for our free monthly newsletter. All those links will be in the description below. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Now go make an impact.